Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello, family. Thank you for coming back over to the channel where we're going to be talking about Chris Brown and possibly a sighting of Rihanna. It seems like Chris was stalking her, not in a bad way, he just looking at her. If he thought if that lady was in the pink, wig, if in fact there was Rihanna, yeah, he was looking. He wasn't looking for where he needed to go. He was looking for something going down the street, as you can see in the photos. I don't know if it's in Paris. They still doing fashion show week up there or where. But I know I know Rihanna went to his concert. And she was just, dancing and stuff to how he was moving. And she had ASAP Rocky over there by her. He didn't look too pleased that she was, dancing off of her old man, her old crush, her old boyfriend. I don't know if he knew that she was doing it too, or maybe he saw it on video feeds, the streaming, or maybe somebody brought it to him, say, "Oh, your girl back in the day, she was jamming to your music, and she was like feeling it, And I don't know if he got into that whole thing, or he thought he could get her back. But honey, I'm like, Chris, she already with somebody now. We don't know how ASAP Rocky move. I mean, we think you can fight. I think someone said you were a black belt to a certain degree, but I'm like, don't be stalking nobody now. She got 2 children. She with a man. Well, she probably one with her man and the children one with her, as we were seeing. But she had all of her little bodyguards or protection around her. And it seemed like, yeah, you were looking, but she wasn't paying you no mind, or she wasn't even trying to look your way. Maybe because her and A$AP Rocky maybe got into it about you. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to let her guy, because he's just like a plain guy, even though he entertains people as well. I think he's a rapper, not really sure, but she got history with him. I don't know how long y'all had history, but y'all had that mixed up with that herpes thing. You know what I'm saying? If it's true, all of it's alleged in my book, but you still listen to what people want to say or got to say. You know what I'm saying? Then you make your own determination whether it's true or not. But yeah, he was looking kind of sad, like he wanted to say something to her. But it just wasn't in the cards. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go back once you let somebody go for some years. You wish them well. Sometimes one of the parties do, and then one of the parties maybe want to get you back. That's the only thing I got upset with Chris about. And, he don't give a shit of what I feel. And maybe y'all don't really give a shit what I feel either. But I'm just going to tell you my perspective, my opinion. He got 3 women already. And they're not black, okay? They're some other nationality, and if that's what he like, hey, let him float on his boat, okay? Because I've never seen him didn't wanna date. Well, to be honest, I only seen some dark skinned women in his videos, and he's getting very close to them. Kind of intimate scene that was taking place, but I never saw any chocolate mocha that he was holding on to. But like I said, everybody have their fetish, everybody have their style, everybody have who they want, and that's all it. Ain't no racism, ain't no discrimination or anything. He just like what he likes. But I got a little audio. You can probably hear a lot of noise because it was in the street, which I had to be in Paris because it's just too tight. They don't have no big lanes like we do over here in America. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is. You could tell all his whole facial expression changed. It wasn't the, party Chris we would be used to seeing. And I don't know. It kind of hurt my heart too. But I'm like, Chris, you already got 3 kids and a son and 2 daughters. And then you're going to sit down and have 3 different baby mamas. Now, you need to slow up. You know what I'm saying? Wrap it up. And stop all that mess. Because if you feel like you just turned 35, you should be, I don't know, still sewing oaks out there. Personally, I don't think you should. I think you need to settle down with one of those women you already got the 3 babies by. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the last one, baby girl, I don't forget what her name was. Maybe she could do what it could make it do. And then you may just be a papa like a Rolling Stone type of situation going on. I ain't got no horse in that race either. If that's how you want to get down, brother. But let's just turn on this audio that I had. And you can see if you can see something.
You're so handsome, Chris, and I know you know that, but you're so handsome. You're welcome, hon. Hay que no querer detrás de ella, ¿no?
Yeah, he's watching her get into her car or her SUV, and he kind of felt some kind of way about it.
I know you know that, but you're
and then this woman telling him he's handsome and all like that. He's smiling at her and nodding, and he's like, "Well, you get the hell away from me. You don't feel what I feel." But it does seem like, it could have been her, and he just wanted to say, "Hey, get a hug" or something to that degree. Because I'm probably sure he can beat the shit out of A$AP Rocky if he had to when you bet.
You're so handsome, Chris, and I know you know
but
that,
you really shouldn't be trying to do any, fight with anybody, Chris, because you're a black belt. Your whole body is a weapon. Okay, you don't have to pick up a gun or bow and arrow or a brick or whatever to try to, win your love back. No, because you go straight to jail. And all these international tours you wanted to do, they'll be canceled. And then they probably have to put you back in the lab. Because a lot of people thought Chris Brown, because he was going crazy too back in the day, allegedly. They put him 2 times at the hospital. Think he had a nervous breakdown or something else. But they were saying it was a clone situation, and they had to get him some more shots to act right, or give the real Chris Brown some shots and tell him, you gotta, you're gonna stay fuzzy for a while, and we're gonna give you some time, and we're gonna told you stop messing with that girl. And I think Rihanna really took to heart too much of what Oprah Winfrey was trying to do, because when this situation happened, she went on Oprah because Oprah wanted to exploit her, and it's people being sexually, and it's this whole mess. She shouldn't have went on Oprah for one, because Oprah banned Chris. She didn't like him. She didn't like what he did, and she was trying to make an example. And Lord have mercy, they would not let that boy, or I should say man, be seen as just him now. Lovable, fun, easygoing, love to party type of guy. But it's like he did that, and it wasn't right. But we don't know what she did to him prior to that either, because she probably was scratching him and doing what she had to do. And then he was like, "I'm tired of you." And plus, he was young. Young people think they can just put hands on you and everything gonna be okay. Because ain't nobody gonna report anything. But from what I understand, it's still allegedly, Jay-Z gave her something, and then she ended up giving Chris something, and then that's how the fight broke out or whatnot. But yeah, he seems to be a little upset, a little down. Because he might have saw the one that got away. You always have that special one that didn't work out, or you may have did something, or they may have did something, y'all just wouldn't be forgiven at the time, one another for each other's transgressions, and then you turn out and be like, damn, I miss her. I'm thinking about her. We could have had babies together. They would have been pretty and all this kind of thing. But you win, you lose, you still play the game until the Lord calls you home. Okay. But I'll see you on the next video. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.